Apple just changed how Notes works in iPadOS 27, and the two biggest updates are the ones writers and creators are going to use every single day. I'm going to show you five updates and the ones that actually matter if you're a creator, a writer, or someone who uses Apple Notes every day. The first one is Siri AI, and this is the biggest overhaul because we have seen it integrated more and more with apps, and it's giving you more tools that you can edit your notes while you're on the go. And you can even ask it specific things with the natural language ability, so you can reformat existing notes and structure it out in a way that is going to be so helpful for you and keep your notes organized. I want you to create a new note for me. I want you to give it the title, Don't Let Your Best Ideas Die in the Notes app. It created that note for me with my first introduction. So I'm going to copy my introduction, and this is from a newsletter that I would have done for my Creative Flow weekly newsletter. For creators, especially, think about dictating a video outline hands free while you're driving or having Siri clean up a messy brain dump into something that is useful. The second feature is the Markdown auto convert. If you paste Markdown text into notes, it can automatically render as a rich text, giving you headers, bold formatting, lists, and all the things. All right, so if I did not use the paste as Markdown option, this is how it would actually come out with the hashtag and the asterisks between. Those are indications of some type of formatting. If I wanted to paste it as a markdown so it would actually do the auto formatting for me, I can tap on notes to the top left, I can tap on edit, and I can choose paste as markdown. The other option is I can simply tap on paste. If I tap on paste, it's going to recognize that it's a markdown file and it's going to auto convert it for me. So if I tap, let me just enter once, and I tap on paste, notice now the difference. The title is bold, my subtitle is bold, and notice capture, commit, protect, and review is also bold. All right, so with that markdown, you can go into notes to the top, tap on file, and you can export it as a markdown. So if you're copying it into another platform with all your formatting and everything, it's an easy copy and paste, and you don't have to do much reformatting. If you are a writer publishing to a blog or a newsletter, this is the feature that you are going to be most appreciative of. You can draft your articles in notes, copy out as a clean markdown, and paste straight into whatever platform you use. You don't have to do any additional formatting or losing the structure of your article. This feature is really your time saver and not something nice to have. The other feature that has been added to notes is that you can now insert divider lines inside of your notes. So for example, let me take this part out. And one of the new formatting is that I may want to have just a division between these two sections, between my introduction and what is coming new. So I can simply tap and hold. I can press the arrow pointing to the right and notice I have the insert divider line there and I can put it in there. You can also access it from the edit menu. You can insert your divider line from your edit menu as well. There are other formatting features that are also hidden inside of Apple Notes. If you go into your format menu, notice you have the option to do titles, subtitles, you can do your bullet list, and there are more formatting options. Okay, now this other feature complements the divider line so well because now you can build a tappable table of contents based on your headings. So if you've got a long note with multiple sections, you can just jump to that section instead of scrolling through that entire note. This is removing the friction elements I always talk about. So let's say, for example, I wanted to create a table of contents. Maybe it's a book that I have fully written inside of Apple Notes, okay? So the first thing I have is my introduction. The next thing I have is the features, and then maybe the structure of reminders. All right, those are my three main sections. How do you actually build these link sections? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tap on introduction. Then I'm going to press the arrow to the right here, and then I'm going to choose add link. Now you can create hyperlinks inside of your note. It can be an external link or it can be linked to a specific section inside of your note. So in this case, I'm going to select tap link to section and I'm going to choose introduction and then I'm going to select OK. All right. And notice it's going to be in that, it's going to be on the line and it's going to change to that yellow color. I'm going to do the same for features. So I'm going to tap there, add link, link to section, and I'm going to choose the Apple Reminders features. All right, the next thing I'm going to do the same thing for structure of reminders. All right, so it's my layered system. All right, so if I'm to say, okay, it's very long and I want to go to the structure, I can simply tap and it takes me down to that section. Image Playground inside of Notes now generates realistic AI images, not just the illustrated styles like before. Of course, Apple will be adding watermark into those images. So it's worth knowing this when you're going to be generating those images that will be public facing. All right. So let's say, for example, I wanted to create an image from this entire thing. Maybe I may want to have like a hero picture for my article as an example. So I'm going to tap here. I'm going to go into Image Playground. And now I can describe. So it's going to pull everything, but instead of saying sketch, I can say any style. Right? I'm gonna take that away, and I'm gonna hit on go. Uh, With to do. Right? It's gonna start generating that. All right, so notice it does give me that. I may want to change a few things, but if that is what I'm looking for, I'm gonna select it. All right, and notice now it has that real style in. So now I can make this big or small depending on how I want it. All right, I can go back in here and make changes if I so desire. All right. And also, it does give me the option to remove the background, recreate, cut, paste, or if I want to ask Siri to do something else. So now it's creating those real live images inside of a note. And I think this is going to be helpful. These are some of the features that are coming with iPad OS 27. Do you think they deserve a space and how you use notes? I think it's going to be very useful for persons who do a lot of writing inside of Apple Notes and you want to have more formatting power with the help of the AI tools. And so you're able to copy and paste this into your publishing platform very easy. You don't have to spend too much time editing. I think that these features are going to be so helpful. Let me know in the comments which one of these you're going to try and what's one feature you wish Apple would add to Apple Notes. I would really like to know. As always, your tech should be working for you and not against you. I will see you in the next one.